Yeah, 2 days.
That place Steve is just so fucking expensive.
Yep.
What up, Chris? What's good, Daddy?
Domination. Capture the objective. Taking Alpha. Securing Bravo. Enemy has F. Alpha lockdown. Enemy took Delta. B lockdown. Charlie lockdown. We pulled ahead. Losing C. Enemy took Charlie. Enemy has E. Securing Delta. Securing Charlie. D secure. Losing A. C secure. Enemy has Alpha. Losing D. Enemy has Delta. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Taking A. Securing Foxtrot. Alpha secure. F secure. Securing D. Delta secure. We're pulling ahead. Losing Foxtrot. Delta. Enemy has D. Sit rep. Enemy attack helo above. Losing Charlie. Taking Delta. We lost Charlie. Delta locked down. Losing D. Losing Bravo. We lost D. Securing C. Enemy has B. Losing Alpha. Charlie locked down. Taking B. Taking Alpha. B secured. Enemy spy plane inbound. Alpha lockdown. Losing Charlie. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound. E secure. Losing B. We lost Bravo. Losing A. Losing Echo. We lost E. Securing B. Losing Charlie. Bravo locked down. We lost Charlie. Hostile attack helicopter inbound. Sit rep. Napalm strike inbound. Chopper gunner established above. taking C. Losing A. Don't let them take this away from you, MI6. C locked down. Enemy has A. Losing Bravo. Securing A. Enemy took Bravo. A locked down. Enemy spy plane inbound. All operators. Response only B.
Ash, get it!
Most popular running back on the slate, I wouldn't really be concerned about that. If you need a pivot at all in this range, pivot to David Montgomery if you want to. $5,600 against the Giants. Still played 45% of the snaps last week while trailing against the Lions. They're projected to win this game. Point favorites right now against the Giants, and it's just a multi-touchdown opportunity for him. We know David Montgomery is not great, but if he gets all the goal line work and he gets 20 carries and maybe sneaks his way into 2-3 catches, all of a sudden he could outscore Jonathan Taylor. I don't think he's going to outscore Jonathan Taylor, but he'll get David Montgomery at approximately 1/17 of the ownership. So if he does outscore him, you have a off of him if you want a cheap running back. Don't love their option, but I think they have substantial upside. One is DeAndre Swift against Green Bay at $5,000. That should be a pass-happy script. It does appear like Swift is the running back the Lions want to pass to, despite the fact that he loves dropping game-winning touchdowns. I would expect him to go back to DeAndre Swift here, but more importantly, Alex Zach Moss. for the Bills at $4,800. It's tough to run the Jets. The one thing they actually do well, Dolphins, not so much. So when we think about Zach Moss, you have to think, well, he was outsnapped by Devin Singletary last week. But the value of Zach Moss's touches, really important. They're all basically inside the 20. 10 carries last week, 7 of them came inside the Jets' 20-yard line. 3 of them came from inside the 5-yard line. He was using that goal line package that got him a receiving touchdown. So he's on the field when the Bills are in score zone. That's huge. And against a bad Dolphins defense, especially in the interior where Zach Moss is going to patrol, there's a potential multi-touchdown game. So that is the situation where I would take a gamble on Zach Moss over someone like Jones. He's in the better situation. Fade that shot, move to the other way. Let's move to receivers. Davante Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, 2 highest priced guys, probably the 2 best plays of the week. If you go to FTNDaily.com and check out the wide receiver, cornerback index that Jeff Ratcliffe has up there right now, you will find the 3 best receiving matchups of the week versus bad corners. Davante Adams, Allen Robinson, and Mike. And it's presuming that Chris Godwin is going to be in. Whether he plays or not, Evans is going to be on the outside and have a terrific matchup. Godwin may or may not play with his concussion, so watch out for him. But at the same time, if he can spin Adams, do it. Just like last week, he is still underpriced. Should be $9,000. He is not. He is in a terrific situation. He's Davante Adams. I mean, I don't think he's going to sustain a 45% target share for the year. Pushing 40 with the rest of that team, Lazard, Marcus Valdez, Scantling, you're probably just going to throw to Davante Adams. He's probably going to be wide open because the entire Lions secondary is out. So use Davante Adams. We're just going to torch the football. And no perimeter corners whatsoever. You throw outside numbers against Washington, you're dealing with almost a 10% touchdown rate per target. That is insane, and that's where DeAndre Hopkins is going to be this week. You pay down a little bit more, Juju and more in DJ Chark in that $6,000 area are all looking like terrific pivots off of Amari Cooper, who is going to play with dealing with a foot injury and is going to be incredibly popular, as is Mike Evans this week, but all 3 of those guys projected under 5%. If you want to pay down this week, there are 2 really good options. One is Deontay Johnson at $4,500. The other, Mike Williams at $4,200 against the Chiefs, who are missing bits of their secondary in a projected game stretch where you're going to see a lot of passing. A lot of people are going to like Scotty Miller and Justin Watson as their pay options. Give me Mike Williams. Dominates the Chiefs, and he was like the first look for Tyrod Taylor all of last week, and this is a much better game script for Mike Williams. You want to go even lower? Kenny Golladay is not playing this week. Don't worry about Marvin Jones. You want to save that money? Quintez Cephas in the $3,000 range could be a spot where you get Paris Campbell also a decent pay down option with Michael Pittman banged up and no Jack Doyle. No Jack Doyle brings us to tight end. Edward Kittle brings us to tight end. If you're going to pay up, it's going to be for Mark Andrews. 2 expensive for me. Hunter Henry would be the highest I would go because I do like that matchup. Like I said, in a pass-happy script. It's the Chiefs, but realistically, this is where you're going to save your money this week. You have 2 options. Logan Thomas at 36, Chris Herndon at 34. Both are going to be popular. Both are in excellent situations. The Jets have no one left, especially with Jamison Crowder out. It's going to be all the time, especially the 7-point dogs at home. If you want to get off of those 2 guys, fade that ownership, which I don't recommend. You can go up to Dalton Schultz and get a piece of that high-scoring Cowboys-Falcons game, or pivot down, no Jack Doyle, potentially no Michael Pittman, with no Trey Burton. You have most added costs. Pretty reasonable price. I have no idea what his target share is going to be. He's going to be on the field for the Colts. And as we saw last week, pass all over the Vikings defense. So maybe Ali Cox gets himself into the red zone, gets himself into the end zone, and gets some target Philip Rivers. If you like Tuckins, why not now? Defense, it's easy. You don't need to pay up. You need to save money somewhere this week. Pay the Rams against the Eagles, and just take the Eagles against the Rams at home. Now 1-point favorites, $2,600. 8th in pressure rate since the beginning of last season. 6th in adjusted sack rate last week. No one wants to play because they got beat by Washington. Who cares? That was week 1. We're not talking about week 2. Jared Goff, bottom 5 touchdown rate, top 5 interception rate went under pressure. The Eagles are going to get pressure against them in this close game. If you can get 35 passing attempts from Jared Goff, we are in the money. The Eagles team. Don't like them? Drop $100. Go to the Colts. We saw what happened to Kirk Cousins under pressure last week.
Multiple hostile spy planes
Top
detected.
5 in adjusted sack rate from week 1. Bring that pressure, get to Kirk Cousins. Fantasy points ensue. If you really want to go down and save some money, the Dolphins for $2,100. Not a great situation. It's $100 at home. Maybe they can play it somewhat close, but Josh Allen, friend of fantasy defenses, by just handing them the ball.
Battle is one confidence. The struggle
He's
continues.
throwing against me. If we can get this somewhat of a close towards the Miami Dolphins, that you can get 25 passes challenge, then you're looking good as the Miami
Switching
defense.
rally points.
Because they'll over quite your game, they take a few sacks, the Bills probably still win, but at the same time, it's only
Secure the
$2,100.
objective.
You get 8 points out of them, you're looking good, and they allow you to get up to the Henrys, to the Safety, the Adams, to the Hopkins, whoever you want to get at the top end. That's how you save the money. If you're looking for the interactive breakdown, I suggest you check out Mayo Media Network on YouTube. That is my channel. The Pat Mayo Experience lives right now. My DraftKings cheat sheet is up on DKPlaybook.com, as is the rest of my football content, including spread tips, props, and weekly fantasy football rankings. Thank you all for watching this week. I'll see you next time.
Hostile artillery targeting active. Net call, incoming artillery. Taking Bravo. B locked down. Losing A. Losing Bravo. Hostile spy plane established overhead. We lost A. Losing Bravo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Greg, and I am
They are dominating us. Go on the offensive.
Unlike other lenders, Upstart can reward you based on your. The last thing that really sets ExpressVPN apart from other VPNs is how easy it is to use. Unlike VPNs, you don't have to input or program anything. You fire up the app, click on the button, and guess what? You're connected. It's so easy. Even our grandparents could do it. And it's not just me saying this. Wired, The Verge, CNET, and many of the tech experts rate ExpressVPN as the #1.
Bravo secured.
So protect yourself with a VPN that kind of uses nothing. Use our link, expressvpn.com/kindafunny today to get an 3 months free on your 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/kindafunny. expressvpn.com/kindafunny to learn
We
more.
lost C.
And our final sponsor, why it's AT&T 5G plus Samsung. Thanks to Samsung and AT&T for sponsoring this podcast. Samsung's newest phone, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, powered by AT&T 5G, is available now. AT&T 5G requires compatible plan and coverage, not in all areas. Here are just some of the new features you can try out with this device. Cloud gaming will be available with the power of 5G. Try out cloud gaming with high-performance experiences brought to you via the newest Samsung devices powered by AT&T 5G. The new Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G also has 120 Hz adaptive display that automatically makes
It's weird because I feel like so much of it
Enemy
is
spy
just
plane inbound.
to all of you, but like
Alpha secure.
everyone's kind of on the same level. I'm not. There's no like. I'm trying to think if there's anything that anyways that's in particularly annoying.
Multiple hostile spy planes
It comes
detected.
down to between me, Kevin, and Greg. So,
Yeah, I didn't know it was eating still. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
we got
lie.
Here's the answer has to be Kevin, because he's the only one looking at it as a competition.
Tim, when you get down to the bottom 3, at that point, like, nobody wants to
Yeah, you
second
gotta
on Joe's
lean
list, you know what I mean?
You gotta lean in.
You gotta go for number
Artillery
1.
targeting
Yeah, if you gotta be a
detected.
heel, you gotta be the best heel in the hand ever.
Artillery inbound.
I haven't played any games with Nick lately, so he's pretty like this.
You played
We're within arm's reach of Greg. Yes. So he's also pretty low on the list.
Great.
Kevin I talk to a lot, but not usually in a bad way.
Yeah, it's talking about usually TV shows. So
Usually gives me pause there, Joey.
I'll say this. I think working from home has improved the situation so much more for Joey because when she is forced to, when she's in the office, she is rarely on a show, meaning she is around all the people that aren't on shows as well. And that's always rotating. It's Kevin nonstop running around. It's trying to find ways to scare. It's just being Nick, you know. What I was thinking
Wait, hold on. What's wrong with my keyboard?
No, I enjoy the keyboard, but there's always shenanigans happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
Desperate times mean desperate
Yeah,
measures.
I was just thinking of the situation of a life where Lucy James, our friend from the UK who moves in with Greg Miller, if she never moved in with Greg Miller, and if it's Joey that lives there, the amount of scare possibilities are working.
No.
Yeah. Portrait. You come out, there's 4 Portillos. You don't know which one's the real one.
Oh my God, no!
And I can only save one.
You have to save one, yeah.
I won't lie. You know, I know I'm giving away. For the record, I've still never given away the prank.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
do
be
it
great
again.
when we do it.
Andy, we have such a good prank for you when COVID's over. And it's been bubbling now for 2 years. Oh,
I don't like running really scared for you.
Kevin, I agree. I don't like the long lead in, man.
No, I'm kidding. No, what you should watch youtube.com/kindafunny. After I did it and I saw Andy's reaction to me, how can I hide for a bit? And it's going to be complicated. Barrett, I'm going to need a lot of help. We're going to have to try to get in there, and then Shield please starts streaming.
Here's the thing, Greg. I can't even fit a portable AC unit in my room.
Yeah.
I bought a portable AC unit about, how tall is it, Barry? Maybe like 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, it's not solid.
Yeah.
It fits in your room. It just doesn't fit where you want it to fit.
Just because of my room layout, because I just don't have any room for it. What I would
Kill confirmed. We are taking control. Continue the liberation. Hostile RCXD in your area. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound. Enemy RCXD detected. running out of time.